Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of my football field tutorial. That's right, we are doing part 2 of this epic world. This epic thing. So, last time we did this, we did the inside. Now we're going to do the outs. Inside of the field itself. We're going to do the out of the field and probably some of the things. So let me get my green out of the way for YouTube and we'll get started. Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to do the outer field of the football field and most of the inside the first floor of our stadium. So let's get started. So we're going to need to start off is our glowstones again. Let's see if I can find them. There they are. We're also going to need green carpet, just like we did before. And we're going to need some stone or whatever one you want to use. I'm going to use stone brick because stone brick kind of fits the whole football stadium feel, in my opinion. And as we go along, I'll show you how to make the entrance to the actual thing. So, I don't think that's where it's at. That's not where it starts, that's right. So what we're going to do is going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, we'll go 10, 9, 10. And we're going to do this over and over and over until we have the perimeter done. Keep in mind, we want to make sure that we have our glowstones in those spots where we have the glowstones. We'll figure it out. Now the reason why we're doing this right now is that way we can actually have the entire field completely done. So again, if you want to skip ahead, you guys can. Like I said last time on YouTube. But if you watch it on Twitch, there's no way of doing that. Unfortunately. You're just gonna have to bear with me, guys. So I take out. Really? You're gonna do this today? Thank you. Yeah, where you see the glowstones, we'll place glowstones. And where you see Basically, all you're going to do is place the glowstones in the spots where you see glowstones, where you had them in the first place. Now some of these we might cover up, so eventually, because what we're going to be doing is making an outline for where the guests come in, basically. So there's going to be like a big field in the center. Oh, we're also going to be making the referee stuff and all that good stuff eventually. For now, we'll just dig this all out. Thank you. It's a very tedious task that you're going to be doing here. But basically, once you get this all done, it'll be easy peasy from this moment forward. Well, it's going to make the locker rooms. Now, the locker rooms are going to be a little bit bigger. Then, well, I'm going to say how to make the locker rooms here, man. Maybe on the next episode, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, and guys on YouTube, if you guys see, wait a minute. That's weird. Screw it. No. Don't know what I did there, but okay. We'll just leave it as is. But we'll keep the outside of the area the way it is. I'm going to do it right now, so. I always screwed up on the infield, so. The main field of the ball field here. But that's alright. It's still going to look cool when it turns night. Basically do is you're going to place glowstone in each place all the way around to have the entire outside side of the field. I don't know what they call this part of the field, but I know in baseball it's called the outfield. But is it called outfield in football? I don't remember. It's been so long. But yeah, this is where the players are going to come in, and basically this is where the coach is, and all the referees are going to be. By the way, the term for the grass I'm making is AstroTurf. They use it both in football fields and baseball fields. Let's remember that. But basically, it's fake grass. Don't know what I did here, but okay. Now I'm going to show you when we get to the end of here what we're going to do to kind of make a football stadium. It's pretty simple. And I'll show you what we're going to do. Oh, I don't see doors. Oh, we got doors. I'll see oak doors. I usually use oak doors, but depending on what you want, you can use any kind of door if you want. Like you can use dark oak doors. You can use birch doors. You just choose on what door you want for your football field. And I'll show you why we're doing this when we get to the point where we're going to make the outline for the actual player areas. I'm not going to go over that again. It's just, I don't know. It would take too long, in my opinion. But anyway, we've already done the inside of it, so I'm thinking we'll just go with it. But yeah, you're just going to go all the way around, and what you're going to do, like I said, is place glowstones. Now, what those glowstones are, you're going to place green carpet. And I'll show you how we're going to do that here in a minute. Again, that's your AstroTurf. Football stadiums use it. Baseball stadiums use it. It's inexpensive. You don't have to water it, I heard. Now, you know, there's like, you know, regular grass underneath it all, but only problem I've heard about it, though, is it's very, very slippery. And I get it, you know, it's not real grass, and but even grass can be very, very slippery if you're not careful. You know, one of my builds are going to be making sometime after I do this, before I do my baseball field, which I'm thinking about doing next month. I'm going to be pretty busy this month doing ABC versus 1 and 2. Let's just say that's going to take a while to film. Let's just go and continue doing this over and over again. Okay, it's a very, 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 very tedious task. But, good news is, once you got it all done, you only have halfway to go. Now, if you guys are wondering, okay, so, how exactly are we gonna... Mistakes somewhere. Oh well. So where's the actual inside of the stadium gonna go? We're gonna see in a few minutes, actually. Now we're gonna have 2 player rooms. One for the opposing for the away team and one for the home team. Okay. Oops. Okay, what I'm going to do here is maybe come behind here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to go back by an additional 10. So so that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 2, 4, 6. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to stop right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll stop right there. Alright. And we're going to dig it out. I have to count this out. Completely. Why'd you put it there? Don't put it there! This is going to fill the empty spaces with glowstone. Wait a minute. Crap. Hold on, just a minute. You are going to stop playing things! So, put the glowstones down, and I'll place glowstones. When you don't have glowstones, place, just leave them the way they are. Okay. So we're going to come from right here. Let's see. From right here. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Close. On the last one, place that there. 11 votes. We're going to come over here. And we're going to line up the other side the same way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like so. If I'm right, it should. Actually, we're going to go one more row here. It should line up with so here's what you're going to do. You're going to count. You are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to keep going inwards. Until you reach a point where you only have I'm going to put 1 here. Why not? Spot like this. Place the door. Actually, I'm going to place a double door. There. Perfect. Now, the reason why I went ahead and measured out all of the glowstones is that way you can see where it's at, basically. Where you're going to place all the glowstones at inside. Does that make sense? Now you can keep those glowstones where they are, or you can do what I'm doing right now. Cover up all of them. It is going to continue forward. Until you've covered the entire other side of your football field. And you're just going to keep going backwards. I mean, you're going to keep going each row. Now again, you can make this a day stadium. You can make this a night stadium. You don't have to place glowstones here. But if you want that added effect, it's up to you. For nighttime stuff, it's up to you. Like I said in my last video, you don't exactly have to do what I do. You can make this into a day stadium. You can make this into a night stadium. You can make this bigger. You can make it smaller. You can make it regulation. It just gives you the kind of idea that you're going to be using to make this stuff. Before you say you're going to do this earlier, I know, but let's be honest. settings. And what I'm going to do is kind of give you a kind of a sneak peek at what it's going to do when it turns nighttime. It's really cool, guys. It might not be the same place as the other one, but that's okay. And you can determine if you want to make it day and nighttime football field. That is up to you. But keep in mind, if you're making this in survival, you're gonna kind of have a hard time doing this. So we turn night pretty soon. Once it turns night, I will show you what it looks like from a bird's eye view. Speaking of bird's eye view, I have another build I'm going to be building to go with this, actually. And with another stadium we'll be doing eventually. Let's just say it's something that flies overhead. It's pretty cool. Come on, tonight. Now I turn daylight cycle on. Yep, okay. But once I show you it, I'm going to turn it back to day again. Again, you can determine on if you want this to be a day and night time stuff. But again, for me, I always like to have a day and night stadium. Okay, so we turn night pretty soon. darker. It's getting darker. Sorry about that. Oh. Here we go. It's starting to get dark. Waiting for the cool part of this stadium. Why we put glowstones down? Here it goes. See? What happens when we put glowstones down? That is why. Put glowstones down the way we did. See? Pretty cool, huh? Pretty awesome, right? Alright, back to me. So let's wait until it sets completely. Pretty cool, huh? Alright. Told you it was gonna be worth it. Now, again, you can keep it day if you want. Again, you do what you want. I gotta replace that. Gosh dog it! Right stomach. Making all my work not worth it. Sheesh. Yeah, like I said, this is gonna look awesome when you're done with it. Like I said, if you don't want a lighted football field, you don't have to have a lighted football field. I just like this because it looks awesome. Be quite honest. And as I said before, if you don't want to, like, I don't know, maybe make it the teams that made it, maybe you want to make your team the star to show. It's up to you. Again, I'm just giving you preferences on what you can do to make this entire football field. And you don't have to make the stadium. You can make this, I don't know, maybe you can make an outside football field. It could be like a college football field. You just continue doing what you're doing and you'll be done. Let's have the entire football field completely filled up. We're going to put down our... So we're going to make the outside of the field real quick too. I just want to show you the perimeter of the football field to go into the stands. Perfect. Couple more rows and we can work on the outside of where the fans are going to be. And let me just say, this is going to look awesome in your town. Like real awesome. It's not going to be boring, that's for sure. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just whip up the rest of this. Again, it doesn't have to go in line with the other ones. In fact, you can make it messy, basically. What you want to do is just basically fill all this up with the glowstones. Again, like I said, you don't have to use glowstones. If you want just regular old lighting, you can do that too. But I find regular lighting, it doesn't cover the entire I'm not sure how to make a dome one, but I know for a fact when people have done domed football fields, this is going to be an open top football field / stadium. This is just preference. Where we're going to stop, like we did on the left side, on the other side, where Steve's team is going to be. Alright, same thing we did before. We're going to come over here. We're going to find the right corner. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. The last one wants to line up again with the goal line. you're going to do the same thing you did before on the left. Line up. And you're going to make sure it's going to line up with the... Okay. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And as we did on the left side, that's weird. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Oops. Okay. I'm going to get back here. Instead of on top of the glowstone, I'm going to place behind it. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's going to line up with the goal line. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. And there you go. Okay. Now comes the really cool part. We're going to place, coming all the way across from over here, all the way over there, an entire row, except for leaving a space. I'd say maybe right up here. A door. Actually, go a little bit further. Right here. That's going to be one of the rooms. Might turn that into an infirmary. I don't know yet. And on the right, we're going to do the exact same thing. Look out for the 50-yard line and do the same thing. These are going to be like supply closet. It's going to be a supply closet. It's going to be, and we're going to also use one for the infirmary. Anyway, just do as you did before. Fill out spots. You don't want. Now again, this is up to you. If you want, you can keep those lights underneath the bricks, but they really won't like shine through. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Alright, now comes the real tedious part. All of this has to be filled with green carpet. completely with green carpet. And I mean the entire inside has to be filled with green carpet. This is probably the most tedious part of this part of the build. Again, this is more or less just your regular AstroTurf. It's going to continue placing it. I'll get rid of those each time we go on the spot. But basically, each spot you're going to place carpet everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Again, this is like the AstroTurf that you're going to be using for your football field. And again, keep in mind that your football field doesn't have to have AstroTurf. You can actually use regular grass if you want. But since we're making it the way it is, why not? I think part 3 will work. This is going to be more than 3 parts, by the way. This is going to be a lot of stuff we're going to be doing in part 3. Let me tell you, it's going to be worth it when we get done. I mean, completely done. So we're going to be doing the team lockers. We're going to do all the vendors, the bathrooms. There are going to be bathrooms in this stadium. Now, you don't have to have bathrooms in your stadium. You don't want. But, however, if you want, you can. And I'll give you some ideas on what to do for your bathrooms, basically. Yes, wherever you see a blank spot, that's where you're going to place AstroTurf or green carpet. Tedious task, let me tell you. worth it for the aesthetics. Now, we're not going to make it into ones that you can actually sit down on. We can make it look like you can sit down on it. I'll show you how to do that in when we do the stands, basically. Get rid of these real quick. Now, I probably wanted, okay, if we're going to make the inside, how in the world are we going to, what are we going to do for, like, inside stuff? For lighting. Now, we have a few options you can use. Let me do that. For now, we're focusing on getting the inside, the outside, and the inside of the field, and you know what else we need? We're going to need one more thing to make netting, and that is, if I can find it. Plus, you guys, we do this in the next part. Webbing. To make a netting for the field goal. But yeah, this is the longest part of this tutorial. So again, fast forward, I'm going to leave some timestamps. I gotta do that sometime with the other one too, by the way. But basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering the entire inside with green carpet. Completely, and I mean the entire inside. This is an auto-fill tool. Kind of nice. I think there is, but it's a command. I've yet to figure out. I didn't want to do that. Let's place those. That. There we go. This would be so much easier if we could just autofill everything, and I mean everything in this place. My problem is I don't know what quadrant this is, like in the Minecraft world. This is super flat, by the way. Or flat as it's called now, but you get the idea. Now, if you want, you can actually make this in a non-super flat world. But keep in mind, you're going to like break stuff to get to that point, basically. You're going to make a giant amount of space. In other words, it's going to take a lot of space just to cover what I'm doing today. But yeah, once you get this completely done, it'll look like a regular football field. Again, it's not as big as a regular one, but again, for tutorial's sake, it's big enough. I mean, you can run down it, basically. That's what it's for. You can't play real football, unfortunately. You can make it look like you play real football on it. One of these days I'm going to show you how to make a real life miniature golf course. It's pretty awesome. I've actually made it. And it's actually pretty cool. Maybe I'll do that after my giant Monopoly board I'll be doing on one of my tutorials. After the baseball field will be making as part of sports themed ideas. Now, if there's any sport ideas you want me to do, I don't know, maybe you want to see wrestling, maybe you want to see basketball, soccer, hockey, and down in the comments. I would show you how to do that. It's actually not that hard to make a slippery surface. I'm going to give you some tips on a few things to do it. I think what I'm going to do as part of the tutorial of today's tutorial is I'm going to work on building a few features here and there. Like we'll build some stands, we're going to build some of the structure for the inside of the players, inside of the locker rooms. So I how to decorate the inside of the locker rooms in part 3. And I'll make a ticket office and a blimp. That's what I was talking about before. We'll be making a blimp that's going to go overhead. You know, how to get those high flying idea and those high those shots from up high. That's what we're going to be making. Now, as I said before, you can use this grass blocks to kind of make the astroturf. But since we're making the whole thing glowstone, that kind of defeats the purpose, in my opinion. no erase the ones that I put on there. Anyway, originally, when I made these for the stands, I would just use blocks. But I finally realized those don't look really like seed for people to sit down on. So I was like, you know what? I'll look up on how to make seats. I figured it out. People use stairs to make them. Pretty cool, actually. And I use stairs in all my builds now, thanks to that. Now I will show you what you can do to differentiate all the actual builds and all the actual stands from one to another. It's pretty cool. Also make some restaurants on the second floor. I'll show you how to do that after we get this done. And we're gonna do that in our baseball field too. Kind of fill up the space for inside on the top of the fountain we're building on the baseball field. We still got the whole lot of half of the field to do. Thankfully, this is the last bit of this part of the field, so it's not like we got a whole lot to go. See how it's filling up? Filling up nice, isn't it? Filling up real nice, huh? So we'll have all of it filled up, and it's going to look really nice. done with this side of the. Now I will show you a little bit of how to make the ball in the locker room, like the wall, basically. Of course, we're gonna tear out some of the wall tomorrow to make room for a chalkboard. I'll show you how to do that. We'll get there to that part eventually. You know, when they write all the plays and stuff. Basically. In fact, I think I'm gonna leave a bit of room for that for tomorrow on both sides. So. I'm so excited about next week. Bingo starts up again. 2 weeks from now. Bingo starts up again. Woohoo! Speaking of bingo, I'm thinking about making a casino. You guys build. I built one on the Switch version of this game. I might do that in Bingo Hall. It's a town without like some kind of places to go to have fun and all that good stuff. Anyway. There we go. Okay. And perfect. Alright. Now for this part. Once we get this part done, we are basically done making the entire football field. Now, again, I'm going to show you guys how to do the stands on the next part. It's not that hard, really. All we do, repeating them, and once you know how to do them, it's simple, really. Quite simple, actually. You only have to watch me do it if you want to skip ahead on that part. But for now, if I can skip ahead now, to bypass putting all the astroturf on here. It's not going to take much longer though. See the add the entire rows over here. gents. Place something there, don't delete it. Yeah, this is the tedious part of building this place. The easy part is going to be building all the stands and getting all the walls put up and putting the lights in. That's going to be the easy part. In fact, that's not going to take long at all, really. We'll get to that part on the next episode. Now, what I found about doing this, the stuff that's going to be inside, you're not going to be able to put a whole lot of stuff, a lot of carpet. So I might have a suggestion for that when we get to that part. Again, we'll be building the inside of the football field stadium. I think we'll probably do that in part 3. But anyway. If you miss these spots and going through there, let's fill them up. It's not that hard to do, really. And it actually is a decent sized football field. But again, it's probably not regulation, that's okay. And if you lay over something, just get rid of it. No. Hold on. Sorry about that. Sometimes I have to teach this guy a lesson. There. Don't break things that I put there. Sheesh. If I put it there, leave it there. Jeez. Break the things I want you to break. On the rooms also going to have the locker rooms also going to have showers, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. I have yet to perfect a good shower. Well, let's just say it's basically just water running down from the top. Of the whole lot to talk about, except that that's all it is. Again, this part, once you get this part done, it's all easy from there. Because now, we can start working on the outside of the football field. Now, if you're making this versus not a stadium, you can just place, I don't know, maybe a couple of, like bleachers and stuff. Again, it's up to you if you want to make this into an actual, stadium. And we're almost done here, ladies and gents. Last thing I'm going to do is kind of build up the walls for, maybe, I'll actually just build up the walls for now, and then tomorrow, as part of part 3, we will, I hope that, I'm going to try something to get out of here. That's weird. I'm thinking out loud, guys. I'm trying to think of how that was. I got a splitter, by the way. And for some reason, the PS4 didn't come on right away. I don't know why. Alright. Okay. And there you go. You have the inside of the field done. Now, we're going to come over here and, whoops, spot here. And we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4 a door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 stone bricks. This is going to be the team players. This is where they're going to come in and learn about what they need to do for the tactics. On this side, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. Place a door, and we're going to do the exact same thing. I'm thinking about making this into a locker room. I don't know. I'll figure that out. It is just going to connect it all the way to right here. And perfect. And then you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what I get 4. Bricks high. we'll etch out the space tomorrow on where to we're gonna place the blackboard. It's actually not that bad, hard to do really. I wish you could make it to where, like, maybe, I don't know, we could make it to where you could actually, we could actually write on it. That'd be kind of cool. Because it would make it more or less like an actual blackboard, in my opinion. And you're going to do the same thing over here. You're going to do this on both sides. Both on the home team side and the opposing team side, or visiting team. We're also going to make the supply closet. I'll show you how to do that here in a minute. On both sides. I'm not going to close this in just yet. We'll do that on the next part. And we're going to make another double door right there. Perfect. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing we did before. But this time we're going to do 13 over here as well. You're going to do the exact same thing you did before. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And all the way to the back. Connect it. Like so. We'll be building the extra rooms here in a minute in part 2. Part 3, I mean. Like the locker rooms, shower rooms, and all that good stuff. But that'll be coming up in part 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This starting to tick me off. Stop it. There. Hopefully that's not too high. I don't want to be as hot. I don't want to be too much higher. But we can reshape it when we do the bleachers and stuff. Because the bleachers, we're going to make them a little high, where you can see the football field. That good stuff. But again, we'll do that tomorrow in part 3. Along with the last thing we're going to be doing will be whatever part it is, because that'll be the blimp. And let's see, I'll show you how to make a blimp. You can do it how many times you want. Alright. Put a double door on the outside. We'll be changing that later. And as for the rubbing, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 outwards. I mean, 1 outward. And then you're going to go 3 diagonally outwards. And the only thing about making this into like when the field into a AstroTurf, like I did, is that you're not going to be able to place webbing down there. So, yeah, there's that. But yeah, that's basically it, actually, for part 2. Let's do what I'm doing, and you'll have it done. Now, you don't have to make a net if you don't want, but that is up to you. If you want to make a net, you make a net. If you don't want to make a net, don't make a net. But I'm just doing this for aesthetics' sake, basically. This is basically where the football, when it's kicked, it goes in to this little netting area. If you ever watch football, if you're a football fan, that is. Perfect. It goes into that there area and into the back. We're going to do 2 more things and then I'm done. And that is the area with the storage room, and that's how I do this part of me. But yeah. And as the infirmary and the now, if you want, you can put it a little further out, but for sake, we'll just do it this way. slow. About to get off here pretty soon. But yeah, that is basically football. So now we're going to do the last bit of our this part of the tutorial, and that is the 2 moons that we're going to be placing over here. So when we put the 2 moons on the 50-yard line, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Actually, right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15. So it's 15. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. And it's going to extend all that out. And this will be, we're going to make this into the referee section. Where we go in and get the supplies. We're going to build up the wall for now. I might put some windows in there, I don't know yet. I'm going to make them at about the same height as, again, we're not going to go and close them just yet. Because we want to make sure that it's going to be the same height as the, bleachers that we're going to put in the next part. And we are done. How you doing, Ben's knee? And you're going to come over to the right side and do the same thing again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 15. And just around. This will be the infirmary. People go in and, those the players that are hurt go in and get checked out and all that good stuff. But yeah, I think that's about it for this part. Again, tomorrow we will continue on making the outside. But again, the bleachers, or stanzas if you prefer, and all that good stuff. We'll be throwing all the stuff in, and I will leave the inside of the stuff that we'll be doing tomorrow up to you, because I'm not going to tell you what you can do. I'll tell you what we're going to put in there, but for your sake, you do whatever you want. Anyway, so we are now done with the next part of the tutorial. We've got the entire field filled up. It took a while. We got the both teams' locker rooms done and the netting up for the field goal. And of course, finally, last but not least, we got the closet and the infirmary up and ready to be made, which we'll be doing on the next part. Anyway, if you like this episode, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and if you're on Twitch, be sure to hit that follow button. And I'll see you guys on the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of my football field. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.